Hey, my name is Jobby, and today we're taking a look at the SH Monsterarts Godzilla featuring Evangelion Unit 1. Finally, another Godzilla review, right? I mean, that logo isn't there for nothing. But I do have to be careful about what I say in this video, because the last time I took a look at a Godzilla Evangelion figure, I got demonetized and age restricted. Of course, that was only because I replicated a famous scene from the End of Evangelion. We're not gonna do anything like that today, but you know what? I bet that the last video will probably be hit one of these days also, because YouTube just can't take a cum shot to the face anymore. Anyway, I actually received this figure through my P.O. box. Thank you to Braden Hagen. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Very generous guy who sent me other Godzilla figures that I still haven't reviewed, and if I'm lucky, he'll show up in the next fill box. And if I'm even luckier, you will show up in the next fill box, which will be coming out very soon, actually, the next video after this one. P.O. Box 329, Norwalk, California, 90651. Nailed it. And as you can probably tell just by looking at the thing, this is a repaint of the SH Monsterarts Godzilla 1995. And it's part of that whole Godzilla Evangelion promotional event that was brought about by the fact that Hideaki Anno, the creator of Evangelion, was directing Shin Godzilla. Rest in peace. So before we move along, I should mention that I actually reviewed the original figure that this guy is a repaint of long time ago. You know, when the channel was good. Hey, my name is Jobby, and today we're taking a look at the SH Monsterarts 1995 Godzilla. Why did I talk like that? So for this figure, I'll try to keep my talking points as different as possible from that original review, just so it doesn't feel like I'm repeating myself. With that being said, the painting and the sculpting on this figure is awesome. The iconic Evangelion Unit 1 colors are bright and appealing, but they almost look unnatural on the Godzilla mold. But you do get some slight black shading and some asymmetrical detail to keep it realistic. But even with all that, it still looks like a child's drawing. But that just means it's accurate to the Eva paint job. Specifically the rebuild version of Unit 1. That one had a lot more green than the original. And speaking of green, the clear plastic on the spines is a really nice touch of shit. And the gray on the belly almost looks like tan lines. Not to mention this green micro bikini that's going on here. This is a summation of several internet fetishes. And speaking of fetishes, ooh! And hold on just a goddamn minute. Is that a paint defect on this figure? I know it's literally smaller than my fingernail, but god damn, you would think there'd be more quality control. And I thought the original figure was overpriced. And I really liked the original actually, but there was this one issue with the ankle that prevented me from loving it. In the case of this figure, all of that rich sculpted detail is still on there, but the ankle is still a problem. This time it's on the other foot, so basically there's no winning with this figure. And that really sucks because like the original, everything else on this figure is nice and solid. The ankle problem almost gets worse the more I play with it. Although I shouldn't despair too much because I did get a lot of suggested fixes in the comment section of that original video. I'm pretty much spoiled for solutions here. And to top it off, the head comes off a bit too easily. Jesus, what is this, a editing video? The inside of the mouth is painted cleanly, even though it looks a little too red. That's why you don't go down on someone who's at the time of the month, you know what I'm saying? As for accessories, this guy has the same ones as the original, just repainted. You get a pair of alternate hands that are slightly more open. It's almost an insignificant difference. And all you gotta do is pop that off, and that should fit. No, it doesn't. You could take a hairdryer to heat up that plastic and make it a little more flexible to fit into that ball joint, but it's really not worth it. I mean, what? They look identical. Of course, you also get an atomic breath part, and I actually think the purple looks a lot better than the original version. And if we bring these parts in here, this part would actually make a really great accessory for the accessory-less SH Monsterarts Shin Godzilla, which I haven't even opened yet. And the base of the atomic breath part looks more like a mound of dirt rather than the fiery ground pound of the original. And even though this doesn't look bad, I feel that it was a great missed opportunity to have this base be maybe the body of a dead angel. Kind of like what they did with Revoltech, you know? I know, I'm a genius. Have you even seen my Tumblr? And the stand actually has one of these. Hinge joint, hinge joint, hinge joint. As for the figure itself, ball joint at the... Every ball joint can be a swivel. Keep that in mind as we move forward, because I'm not going to point out every swivel on this guy. Ball joint at the shoulder, which allows for rotation, full 360 degrees. Arm moves out, can look up and down. Mouth opens. Ball joint at the bicep, bend at the elbow. Ball joint at the chest and the waist. And both of these ball joints working together allows for an arcing back and a crunch. Ball joint at the hips, but the thickness of the thighs does get in the way of rotation. Beautiful spread. That doesn't sound good. Bend at the knee, calf ball joint, fuck. And finally the tail. Ball joint here, 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 ball joint here. Every segment of the tail has a ball joint except these last few. And that allows for some organic tail poses, a staple of S.H. Monsterarts. Nice. Posability on this figure is really great, but it would be way more enjoyable to pose if the... At this point, I'm amazed at how well the tail holds up, which I should mention is very long. And at this point, you could basically just watch the original review and get the exact same kind of size comparison. What's that? You actually respect my creative decision to change up the style of my reviews because I needed some way to keep my interest in creating content? Thank you. Here's Monogun Prime, S.H. Monsterarts Godzilla, 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 and the Ryobot Shiryu. In terms of the whole Eva Godzilla promotion, Shiryu is definitely more creative, and it's the better figure. However, that is all fixed when you get to this figure's There is no transformation. Oh. Overall, this figure's awesome. It's definitely great for Evangelion fans or Godzilla fans, but only if you have some stupidly deep pockets. I know Hideaki Anno probably doesn't have anything to do with the merchandising aspect of Evangelion, but still, fuck off. So if you like this slightly shorter review, leave a like and leave a comment, let me know what you think. And as always, subscribe if you like this sort of garbage. And again, big thanks to Brayden for providing this figure to me and also those other Godzilla figures. I really should take a look at all of those soon before YouTube kills itself. This doesn't deserve that.